Man, hats off to the Big Ten, especially on the women's side. We really came out, represented the Big Ten well, especially in this NCAA tournament in 2023. Hats off to Maryland on a tremendous season, falling in the Elite Eight. Hats off to my Buckeyes. Yes, we beat UConn, man. We took down UConn, man. We did that. We took down UConn, and we just, fell to Virginia Tech in the Elite Eight, which was, very, 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 very tough. We was right there. We had an opportunity to go to the Final Four. Iowa represented really, really well. Just making it to the Final Four for them, to take down South Carolina. I didn't think they could take down South Carolina, but Iowa, they did that. Iowa's a tremendous team, and for them to take down South Carolina was probably one of the biggest upsets that I've seen, because I'm talking South Carolina was a heavy, heavy favorite. Everyone's like South Carolina versus the field. I'm taking South Carolina. Everyone's taking South Carolina. I was taking my Buckeyes. I felt like we could beat South Carolina too. But Iowa actually did that, and hats off to obviously South Carolina too for very disappointing on their end. They probably should have won all, but you gotta give it all to Iowa. For them to go to the national championship game and fall to LSU in a game that was highly rated. I felt like this was a game that Iowa could have won, but you have to give LSU credit. They were the better team, and obviously it wasn't, the game was not close, to be honest, especially in the second half. There were some questionable foul calls, but hats off to Iowa. Tremendous season, making the national championship game. You have Caitlin Clark coming back for another year, which should be, the Big Ten is going to be really, really good. I think J.C. Sutton's coming back for OSU. So it's going to be a lot of good teams in the Big Ten. So don't think that this was just a one-off. The Big Ten will be back, better than ever. But, obviously you got to look to those teams in the South and the SEC, with the South Carolinas and the LSUs are probably going to be favored. But the Big Ten, we're gonna have something to say about that. And Maryland, tremendous team as well. There's a lot of good. Indiana, I know they lost early. The Big Ten will be back. The Big Ten will be back.